Why did Charlize Theron opt out of marriage?
I've never wanted to get married, but I haven't dated anybody for over 5 years.
I don't know the exact reason for that.
That's never been something that's important to me.
Charlize always fought for equal marriage.
I want to live in a country where we all have equal rights. Love is such a divine thing. It's such a gift.
She dated a lot of handsome men in her life.
I have never been lonely.
I really want for myself a long-term relationship. I treat my relationships like marriages. I really do.
But she never thought of putting a ring on her finger.
Don't know if I will ever be able to live with somebody again.
You have to also respect how the other person feels. I don't know, I'm so old school.
But how did she find her true love in motherhood?
It's not that it replaces something or that it makes you less interested in something else. Like, I'm still, like, I was just 2 seconds ago talking about a dude that I thought was really hot.
Her last public relationship was with Penn. The media even speculated about their engagement. But after their split, Charlize dispelled the rumors. We were definitely exclusive, but it was for barely a year. I was never going to marry him. It was nothing like that. And she always felt that way about marriage.
But I've been very fortunate enough to be in relationships where I've explained that to my partner, and they've been very okay with that. Not that I've kind of forced them into a corner. I treat my relationships like marriages. I really do.
Charlize also dated Stuart Townsend for 8 years. She considered herself his wife without a marriage. We didn't have a ceremony. I don't need a certificate. Or the state or the church to say otherwise. Charlize didn't see herself as a bride since early on.
Marriage, before I felt this way about this issue, was never something that was important.
Maybe her parents were the reason behind it.
I don't know the exact reason for that. Some would say it's because I came from a very troubled marriage. My parents did not have a good marriage, but I don't think it's that.
But she never criticized other married couples.
The actual ceremony is not something that's important to me, but I see the importance for other people. Just because I don't want that for myself, I don't feel it's right to take that away from someone else.
She also always fought for same-sex marriages.
I don't want to get married because right now the institution of marriage feels very one-sided, and I want to live in a country where we all have equal rights.
When it was illegal in the US, Charlize thought that getting married would be unfair to her gay friends.
It's a divine right, and you know, when government starts to tell us who can love and what is good love, whether it's a government or a government built on a certain religion, I do have a problem with that. I do.
But it wasn't the only reason she didn't marry.
I really want for myself a long-term relationship, and I have been in long-term relationships, and so I want that that's the kind of union that I want.
Charlize doesn't believe in finding love online.
This is why I'm still single. I just like a good old friend hooking you up, or, I don't know, introducing you. I don't know, I'm so old school.
But becoming a mum became a turning point. Charlize adopted 2 beautiful children. And they're the people she cares about the most.
My life right now just doesn't allow for a lot of room for something like that to happen. Something that's already incredibly difficult to achieve when you're not a single mom with a career. Dated anybody for over 5 years.
But it doesn't mean she won't date again.
I mean, I'm open when friends of mine are like, you should go on a date, like you should meet this guy. Like, I'm always open.
Charlize's busy schedule might be a problem.
I enjoy being set up on dates. I don't know if I will ever be able to live with somebody again. To be totally frank, they might have to buy the house next to me.
But she just wants her position to be respected.
Here's the thing, when you're in partnership with someone, you have to also respect how the other person feels, and I don't want to be one of those, you know, my way.
Charlize doesn't regret not getting married. It didn't make her life any less full.
I have never been lonely.
Wow.
I've never felt alone.
Maybe one day she will meet another guy. But her kids will always bring her joy and love.
I wanted to be a mom, so I was enjoying it.
now they're starting to do, like, my littlest one is, like, you know, taking care of herself. Like, my time is opening up a little bit more.
Do you think a ring is not essential to being happy?